Hello, my name is Anthony Pinelli, and I live here in the San Francisco Bay Area, California, the United States of America. And I'm here to share with you my experience with Bernhard. I was drawn to Bernhard on a very deep sense. I felt within me that I felt comfortable with him, that this inner knowing that I could trust him, and that I felt safe with him. And so I had reached out, and I had a session with Bernhard. And Bernhard so lovingly heard me and listened to what I had to share. And as all these emotions had come up for me, he gently shared with me to be silent. And he expressed to me that all the emotions that I was trying to describe came down to fear and sadness. And rather than expelling that fear and sadness immediately, he guided and led me to be curious and explore it from a place of love and understanding. He helped me to connect with an inner child that didn't need intellectual conversations or words, but just needed to be heard and felt. And as the session went on, it was just so beautiful. Bernhard is just an amazing man, a true craftsmanship of his own craft and his own talents. He comes to you and with you with a different perspective, one that I found more beneficial to me than I've ever had in the past. And it really allowed me to open up to Bernhard and to express myself, to really go inward and to feel and to be with those little children within inside of me that had experiences, that wanted to be heard, that wanted to feel safe, that wanted to be loved, that wanted to be forgiven. And what he did was, through the process, he allowed me to touch with these inner children and to recapture my power that was tied up in those experiences. And this process is so beautiful. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I allowed all the emotions and expressions to be heard and expressed. And the bottom line is this works. This work works. And I don't even want to call it work because I didn't do anything. And Bernhard just guided me. I felt safe. I felt guided. And I felt heard. Not only my little ones, but me. And it was just such a beautiful experience. So I encourage you to, if you have the opportunity to be able to have a session with Bernhard, do so. It is worth the investment. It is worth the time and the effort to be vulnerable, to feel heard, to feel loved. And that is something that I certainly experienced with Bernhard. So give yourself the gift of having a session with Bernhard. Thank you.